Okay, welcome back to the new episode of my crypto consciousness. Okay, so bago natin talakayin ang Cardano kung bakit ako bullish sa kanya, okay, talakayin muna natin ang latest market price ng mga crypto ngayon. Okay, crypto market price ngayong mga oras na ito, ngayong 5:58 PM January 28, Thursday. Okay, so Bitcoin 1.5 million, Ethereum 61,000 o magsi 62,000 na. Okay, Ether, Polkadot 786, XRP 12 and 27 cents. Okay, Cardano 15 and 15 pesos and 94 cents. Chainlink 1,000 plus, Litecoin 6,000 plus, Bitcoin Cash 18,000. Okay, Binance Coin 2,000 plus. Okay, so ano yung pinaka nag-pump ngayon? Okay, congrats sa mga hodler ng Dogecoin or Dogecoin. Okay, maraming kumita ngayon. Grabe, moonshot yan, no? Moonshot. Terra, Luna 1 inch. Okay, so tingnan natin yung mga nagdump ngayon. Okay, Monero, Engine, halos wala. Okay, so punta na tayo sa Cardano. Okay, itong video na to luma na siya. Okay, pero worth it pa rin na panoorin. Okay, so dahil din dito sa video na to, doon ako nagumpisa na FOMO na napabili ng Cardano. Okay, panoorin natin.
Cardano is without a doubt one of the most interesting cryptocurrency projects in the market today. Bitcoin gave us decentralized payments, Ethereum gave us smart contracts, and Cardano aims to improve upon the cryptocurrencies that came before it. Here's how.
If this is your first time here and you want to learn all about cryptocurrencies, start now by subscribing and clicking on the bell so you don't miss anything.
Cardano is a third-generation decentralized blockchain-based system powered by the ADA coin, the cryptocurrency which runs on the Cardano platform. It borrows elements from and improves upon the cryptocurrencies that came before it, notably Bitcoin and Ethereum. Much like Ethereum, it is a smart contract-based system that can be used to run decentralized applications, but in a much more efficient way. The first generation started with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created because everyone was asking the same question. Is it possible to create decentralized money, a digital asset that you can send and receive that is scarce and tradable without any third party involved? Satoshi Nakamoto answered these questions when he created Bitcoin. We finally had a decentralized monetary system.
Okay, si Satoshi Nakamoto, isa siyang anonymous creator ng Bitcoin. Wala talaga nakakalam pa kung sino. Okay, pero sa tagal ng research ko rin, nagre-research din ako kung sino si Satoshi Nakamoto. Ang pinakamalapit ko na Satoshi Nakamoto ay si Adam. Okay, ito si Adam Back. Okay, continue.
Transfer money from one person to another. However, there was a problem with Bitcoin, which is a problem with all first-generation blockchains. They only allowed for monetary transactions. There was no way to add conditions to those transactions. These conditions would need extremely complicated programming. Something was required to make the process more seamless. That's where the second generation comes in. It brought a programming language to the blockchain, and suddenly suddenly money was programmable and smart contracts were born. Smart contracts help you exchange money, property, shares, or anything of value in a transparent, conflict-free way while avoiding the services of a middleman. Vitalik Buterin's Ethereum is the clear standout of this generation. Ethereum showed the world how blockchain can evolve from a simple payment system to something far more powerful. Ethereum was created with the very serious purpose of revolutionizing the financial system with smart contract technology. However, this generation had its own issues as it didn't have a good response to scalability. The first decentralized application to go viral and capture the imagination of the Ethereum network participants was the collectible token known as CryptoKitties. During the bull market of 2017, CryptoKitties caught fire with more than $2 million worth of daily volume traded at the height of the kitty mania. At that point, CryptoKitties were responsible for 12% of all Ethereum transactions and single-handedly managed to put the entire Ethereum network to a screeching halt, further highlighting the scalability bottleneck of current platforms. Additionally, the governance system of these blockchains were not really that well thought out. A good example being the Ethereum and Ethereum Classic split, followed by Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, and most recently the controversial hash war induced Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV hard fork is a classic example of bad governance. This is where the third generation comes in. By combining the positive elements from the first two generations of blockchain, what came out as a result was Cardano. The three elements that Cardano wanted to solve were scalability, interoperability, and sustainability. What really sets Cardano apart from the competition is the process by which it is being developed. With more than 2,000 cryptocurrencies in existence and new ones popping up all the time, it's hard to stand out, but Cardano has many advantages over rival coins. So many that it appears destined to be one of the most dominant cryptocurrencies over the long term. You might be surprised to know that the brains behind Cardano is one of the co-founders of Ethereum, Charles Hoskinson.
The initial design brief was, could you build a Japanese version of Ethereum? And so we realized that we could create something that was an intersection of commerce, computation, and compliance. You can use it on a cell phone, it's very natural, it's very easy, and it's actually a better experience than somebody would encounter with PayPal or a credit card. We wanted to iterate and evolve the Ethereum model as well as explore adding new cryptographic techniques.
What really makes Cardano remarkable is the sheer amount of care that goes into its upkeep. There are 3 organizations which work full-time to develop and take care of Cardano. The Cardano Foundation is a not-for-profit regulated entity. Their main function is to standardize, protect, and promote the Cardano protocol technology. IOHK is a software research and development company. They have been contracted to build, design, and maintain Cardano until 2020. Finally, we have Emergo. Emergo is a Japanese company that develops, supports, and incubates commercial ventures who want to revolutionize their industries using blockchain technology. Much of IOHK's funding comes from a 5-year contract with Emergo. These 3 organizations work in synergy to make sure that Cardano development is going on at a good pace. Unlike most cryptocurrencies, Cardano didn't start as a white paper. Instead, the project started as a set of design principles, engineering best practices, and avenues for exploration. The code that resulted from the team's research was made open source and subject to peer review, just as with any serious scientific endeavor. That's unheard of among cryptocurrencies, which too often consist of code copied from other coins by a handful of anonymous developers. Cardano's code, by contrast, was built completely from scratch. It's built in a programming language called Haskell, an advanced system in which code can be written more precisely, reducing errors and making the platform more secure. ADA is the digital currency which fuels the Cardano platform. Its primary motive is to provide quick and safe currency exchange and allow users to operate various smart contracts and applications seamlessly. Cardano uses proof of stake, in which holding ADA tokens gives you a stake in the network, and the stakeholders receive rewards for validating the blocks and securing the network. Cardano hopes to achieve sustainability by using an innovative version of the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism called Ouroboros. This is a crucial part of the infrastructure that supports the ADA cryptocurrency and is a major innovation in blockchain technology. Ouroboros eliminates the need for an energy-hungry proof-of-work protocol, which stands as a barrier to blockchain scaling up for much wider use. Ouroboros is the first proof-of-stake protocol that has mathematically been shown to be provably secure. The level of security demonstrated by Ouroboros compares to that of Bitcoin's blockchain, which has never been compromised. One way Cardano improves on cryptocurrency design is by separating its two main functions into two distinct layers, one for the transfer of value and one for the storage of data. Limiting the duties of the settlement layer makes it more secure and preserves privacy for basic transactions that don't require metadata. Having a separate control layer is better for Cardano as a platform. It's used for smart contracts, decentralized applications, and even as a foundation for initial coin offerings.
Okay, speaking of smart contract, malapit na yung Guggen. Okay? Guggen era. Tingnan natin. Guggen Cardano. Okay, tingnan natin yung roadmap nila. Okay, so sabi dito, pwede na mag-deploy, mag-build ng mga dApps or decentralized application. So ito yung pinaka-hihintay ng lahat. Sa ngayon, nandito muna tayo sa Shelly. Okay, pero itong pagsapit ng Guggen, okay, pwede nang mag-program. Okay, so ito, na-topic ko na to minsan sa past video ko, yung Marlow. Ang pagkakalam ko dito sa Marlow, pwede kang magbuo ng dApps through drag and drop. Okay, drag and drop interface. Okay, hindi mo na kailangan ng matinding knowledge sa programming. Parang kapag gumagawa ka ng WordPress, meron yung tinatawag na Elementor. Okay, so dito sa Elementor, pwede kang makapag-build ng website na zero coding. Okay, ito ang ginagamit ko actually kapag gumagawa ko ng website sa CMS na WordPress. So ngayon sa Ouroboros, Marlow, para siyang Marlow yung Elementor. Okay,
It allows the control layer to be optimized for these uses, while Ethereum's single-layer system must do double duty. Best of all, the two-layer design means each layer can be upgraded separately as needed in the way of soft forks. As Cardano executes on its roadmap, the platform will gradually add new features. According to the roadmap, Cardano will be released in 5 phases. Byron was all about creating a bulletproof foundation. It's the first layer of the Cardano platform and the heart of the system, aka the Cardano settlement layer. It allows users to send and receive ADA tokens. Shelly is focused on turning Cardano into a fully decentralized and autonomous system, starting with staking, stake pools, and delegation. Guggen brings different computation layers that enable smart contracts for financial transactions such as hedging, fixed-term deposits, credit swaps, crowdfunding, as well as complex decentralized applications. The features in Dasho are focused on performance and scalability. Similar to BitTorrent, the system will gain more resources with every new user. Voltaire is focused on sustainability and self-sovereign identity. There will be a treasury model and a mechanism to contribute to Cardano via improvement proposals. One interesting aspect of the Cardano project is quantum-resistant signatures. This will protect funds held on the Cardano blockchain from being compromised using quantum computers. Quantum computers are a major existential threat to cryptocurrencies. That's because they have the capacity to break the cryptographic algorithms that are used in blockchain. They never really get much attention in the cryptosphere because it is widely assumed that the quantum technology is still far off. However,
Okay, sabi nga, still far off. Pero actually, nandito na ngayon ang quantum computing computers. Okay, so, dahil luma itong video na to, hindi siya updated. Okay, so, update ko kayo nung ito sa paano babasahin ito? Site.org. Okay, so ito, isa siyang news noong December 4, 2020, last year lang, December. Okay. Nagawa ng China yung pinakamabilis na quantum computer sa buong mundo. Okay. Ang quantum computer, okay, so may kanya-kanya itong specific task. Okay, so ito, para sa akin, hindi naman ito ginawa especially for blockchain. Okay. Pero may tendency na gumawa sila or kahit sino ng isang quantum computer na specific para sa isang blockchain. Katulad nitong ASIC miner, wala naman yan dati. Dati ang Bitcoin, minamine lang yan sa ordinaryong laptop. Pero nung naglabasan ito sa laptop, video card, CPU, nung naglabasan itong ASIC mining device, okay, or application specific integrated circuit, okay, na phase out tong mga video card, na phase out tong mga laptop. Okay, so paano pag gumawa rin ng quantum computer na specific para atakihin yung blockchain? Kapag nangyari yon, ang pwedeng maging last na problema ng mga hacker gamit ang quantum computer is yung Bitcoin or Cardano. Okay, so para sa akin mas okay pa rin yung protection ng Bitcoin kasi ang Bitcoin address nahati yan sa, ang Bitcoin wallet nahati yan sa dalawa, public key, private key. Itong public key dito pinapasa yung Bitcoin. Okay, itong private key, ito ginagamit ito para i-import mo sa iba't ibang wallet yung wallet mo. Okay, itong public key maaaring i-decrypt ito ng quantum computer. Okay, pag na-decrypt ito, may possibility na makita ng quantum computer yung private key mo. Pero pagdating sa Bitcoin, para sa akin okay lang yun kasi itong public key, dahil napakalupit ni Satoshi Nakamoto, itong public key related sa hashing power. Kapag related sa hashing power, nakalink sa kuryente, so matindi ang Bitcoin. Okay, bago mo makontrol ang hashing power ng Bitcoin blockchain network, kailangan mo ng mga 80 terawatts per hour na kuryente. Saan mo makukuha yun? Magpatayo ka muna ng 80 na San Roque Dam. Okay, mag-provide ka muna ng ganun. Okay, magpatayo ka muna ng 80 na San Roque Dam bago mo ma-hack ang Bitcoin. So, buong mundo, na-hack na lahat, kahit military computer database ng USA, mawawala yan. Okay, yung tinatawag atang curve, hindi ko na maalala. Ang last na problema, Bitcoin. Kung ganun din itong Cardano, good. Okay, so kung para siyang Bitcoin, okay. So, may dalawang alternative, Bitcoin, Cardano.
However, these
Okay, continue.
computers may actually be a reality sooner than most people think. In fact, the quantum resistance signatures aspect of the Cardano project could actually end up being its biggest strength going forward. First, it could become the backbone that aids in the adoption of Cardano by institutional investors. That's because for institutional investors looking to put money in crypto, security is an absolute concern. With quantum resistance, finance. Businesses should also be more confident in developing their systems on the Cardano blockchain. That's because it offers an element of long-term sustainability. In a few years, quantum resistance could very well be a key issue, and on this basis alone, businesses, especially those dealing with sensitive data, can leverage the Cardano blockchain. Cardano is the first blockchain project to be developed from a scientific philosophy and the only one to be designed and built by a global team of leading academics and engineers. Cardano is secure, flexible, and scalable for use by millions of users and has been developed with the same scientific rigor applied to mission-critical systems such as aerospace and banking. A major innovation of Cardano is that it will balance the needs of users with those of regulators, and in doing so combine privacy with regulation. The vision of Cardano.
Okay, speaking of regulation, kung narinig nyo na yung XRP regulation, okay, last year lang ito. Ngayon, hindi ko sure kung okay na yung kaso nila. So, kung regulation resistant yung crypto mo, hindi ka prone sa wreck. Siyempre, kapag na-wreck or na-dump yung presyo, siyempre, masamang feeling yun. Sana maka-survive itong XRP. Kasi, para sa akin, malulusutan din nila to. Okay. Kahit itong malupit sa XRP, kahit may kaso na siya sa SEC, okay, ng USA, nagpapump pa rin, medyo nagpapump pa rin. Pero, kung ganun din yung Cardano na, kung ang Cardano ay okay siya sa mga regulators, okay, so wala kang problema, wala kang dapat isipin. Kasi may mga tendency na kunwari kailangan mo na i-cash out. Siyempre, kailangan mo mag-cash out ng crypto, gagawin mong cash. Tapos na taon na regulate yung yung Cardano, kunwari, nagkaroon siya ng kaso, yung ina-expect mo na amount, syempre, liliit. Yun lang naman. Okay, so, continue tayo.
Is that its new style of regulated computing will bring greater financial inclusion by providing open access for all to fair financial services.
Okay, so yun. Subscribe nyo itong Mineable. Bigay ko na lang yung link sa description below nung video na to. So, bullish o bearish sa Cardano? Okay, kung bullish kayo, okay, sana bibili yung Cardano. Okay, so first choice ko, Binance na lang. Okay, so kung wala pa kayong account sa Binance, okay, mag-register kayo sa referral link ko sa baba, okay, para makakuha kayo ng 10% discount bawat trade nyo sa pagtitrade ng cryptocurrency. Okay, so from Binance, sa inyo siya i-stake kasi iiwan mo yung crypto mo dito sa Binance. Hindi mo gagawin yun. Okay, first choice kung PC user ka, dito, maganda ito, Daedalus wallet. Okay, specific for desktop lang itong alam ko, at pag na-download mo ito, mas okay para sa akin kasi ma-download mo rin yung node nya. Okay, so makakatulong ka para sa decentralization ng Cardano talaga. Pero personally, ang ginagamit ko, Yoroi. Okay, may extension lang ito sa Google Chrome, yun lang yung ginagamit ko. Saka meron din sa Android. Okay, pag mag-i-import kayo ng wallet or mag-create, Shelly lang ang gamitin nyo. Okay, so lalabas na yan doon. So, alternative ng Yoroi sa Daedalus? Ito, Atomic Wallet. Yan, pwede ang Cardano dito. Okay, ganun din sa Exodus. Okay, ito Atomic sa Exodus. Pwede ito sa PC, sa mobile. Okay, so import mo lang yung SEEDPHRASE. Alam ko okay na pagdating sa mobile. Okay, so ang staking pala ng Cardano, lahat ito, once na nag-create ka ng wallet at sinelect mo yung staking, hihintay ka muna ng 3 weeks para maka-gain ng reward. Okay, ang average percentage rate ng ADA or Cardano is kung di ako nagkakamali, nasa 5%. Okay? Pero kung marunong kang tumingin nung ang tawag doon, yung parang multiplier niya, nakalimutan ko yung tawag. Dito sa Yoroi or Daedalus, medyo nag-i-increase yung yung stake rewards mo. Okay. So, yun guys, kita-kita ulit sa next episode ng Crypto Consciousness. Bye-bye. Okay, bago ko makakalimutan, okay, i-share ko sa inyo yung link ng Telegram channel ng Cardano para makapag-update kayo lagi sa kanila. Okay, yung Telegram group chat nila saka Telegram channel announcement nila. Okay, so huwag niyo rin kalimutan syempre na pumasok sa aking Telegram group chat din. So kita-kita tayo doon. Kung may mga tanong kayo, pwede ko kayong masagot sa aking Telegram group chat. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye na talaga to.